Can we now have the draft report on Albania, where we had started to examine the draft report paragraph by paragraph, and there was some housekeeping exercise that had to be done to clear the wording. May I now ask the Secretariat to show the draft decision on the screens. Could we please have the first paragraphs first? From the beginning, please, so that we can have a full idea of where we have reached. Therefore, we had dealt with paragraph 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, which had been adopted. And let us have some time to read the paragraph 7. Therefore, decides to approve the international assistance request from Albania for community-based inventory of ICH in Albania, with a view to safeguarding and transmitting to future generations, and requests the submitting state to work with the Secretariat in order to present to the Bureau within a maximum time frame of 6 months a request revised in line with the recommendations of the evaluation body. Do we have it? Yes. Can I have the views of committee members? Lebanon? Since you have been the one proposing the amendment, could we have your views on that?
Okay, approved.
Okay. Do I take it that committee members have no objection to? I'm looking for active relative support. For Albania, for Lebanon, Kuwait.
They have our support, Mr.
Kazakhstan, Sri Lanka, I believe that I don't see any active support to paragraph 7. Poland also is supports. Armenia. I see now relative active support for paragraph 7. For paragraph 8. Yes, first of all, let us adopt paragraph 7 first. Okay. Can we now move to adopt paragraph 8? In fact, paragraph 7 is a new paragraph which has been added and duly adopted, and paragraph 7 has now become paragraph 8. Do we have active support for the proposal of Lebanon?
So this is just a standard.
This is just a
standard.
Guide us. We are lost.
Standard clause. Sorry, paragraph 8 is the standard clause on reporting on the implementation of the international assistance.
Do I take it that for paragraph 8, the same committee members who supported paragraph 7 are also giving the support to paragraph 8, which is just a standard? Yes, I see Kazakhstan, yes, Zambia, Sri Lanka, Armenia, Kazakhstan, Zambia. Okay. Therefore, we adopt.
Yeah, I just wanted to find, to question, let's say if by 6 months Albania fails to submit a revised a document and they do not get the assistance, can we then maybe add on 8 or edit 8 and say once granted at the end, just in case they don't get the assistance or they fail to submit within 6 months?
Secretary, please.
Sorry, I just want to clarify. This is language that was used, is being used as a precedent from a previous case where it was discussed. If we start changing it, we may not be in line with the precedent. So this was discussed the last time this happened, and the committee decided at the time there was a 6 months period given. So I just wish to inform that what we have done is taken the language from the previous case when it was granted. Thank you.
Yes, let us have this beautiful lady who is going to guide us now.
Thank you, Mr. Chairperson. I just wish to come back to the point raised by the distinguished delegate of Zambia. I believe she was talking about the issue of the reporting, the use of ICH form. And she was saying that in case Albania failed to work with the Secretariat to complete this international assistance request, this clause about report will not become necessary or relevant. Therefore, she wanted to add the word granted, once granted, so that just to make a coherence between the eventuality that it will be completed and then the need for the report. I believe the Secretariat is fine with this proposal. Thank you.
Thank you. Does that reply to the query of Zambia? And can we now adopt paragraph quel paragraphe?
This is the end. Lebanon has deleted because it is about resubmitting. So already it automatically disappears. You just confirm that.
Yes. In fact, after we have adopted paragraph 7,
Now you have to first adopt 8. The Zambia is fine, so you adopt and grant.
yes, now therefore we adopt paragraph 8.
And 9 and 10 automatically it's not necessary.
And I understand that paragraph 9 and 10 serves no purpose now. We are going now to adopt the document as a whole. I take it that we are now going to adopt draft decision 13-10D as amended. Is there any objection? I see none. Adopted.
Kindly give the floor to the submitting state, requesting state.
May I kindly now give the floor to the submitting state for Albania. Albania, please.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. I will be very, very brief, as I see that the previous item is still in the minds of everybody. So I wish to wholeheartedly thank Lebanon for the amendments proposed, Kazakhstan for its very active support, as well as all the other members of the committee for their understanding, trust, and support. And I just want to reiterate that we commit to make the best use of the assistance provided, first and foremost with and in favor of the communities involved for the safeguarding of the intangible heritage in Albania. Of course, we will comply with the request that is in due time, that is just adopted, and we will work closely with the Secretary to reach an agreement on the issues identified prior to the commitments. And I thank you.
Thank you, Albania.